Hey everybody, Ron at Band of the Basement Cards here, and today we have a PSA order that just arrived, and we're gonna do a video of them. I have not looked at the grades. I believe all these cards are 89 to 93. And actually, this order came back a little quicker than the last one, so let me see. I'll look at the order real quick. I believe, oh, there's a 94 in there, a couple, but everything is older. There's no newer, more modern cards than these in here. So, see if I can get some of these out of here. I think this is 51 cards. Let's see what's the back. Okay. So there's some Stadium Club, there's some Tops, base 93, there's some 90, there's just all kind of mixture of stuff in here, and they don't look to be in any certain order, so we'll get them all out of here and just get started on them. Just dive in somewhere. So there is a couple, there's a couple Griffey rookies in here maybe. Anyway, so we're just gonna see. I'd never submitted any of these before. We got some 92 Stadium Clubs. So I didn't really, I looked at some of the pictures online to try to make sure I was sending cards in that would have a shot at gems. So we'll see how we did. Okay. Here's a 92 Stadium Club George Brett, Member's Choice. Got an 8. So I didn't know the centering very well. So we'll see how this goes. Don't know. Like I said, I'd never sent any of these in before. Let's see. Here's some more of the Stadium Clubs. There's an Ozzie Smith. Oh, remember these sticking together like this before. Okay, here's Ozzie Smith. Just a 92 Stadium Club, 7. Okay, that could be surface. I don't know. These cards, I opened these out of packs. They weren't stuck together. So we'll see how this goes. May not go that good. Not a great start. Okay, here is Ricky Henderson. Same thing, 92 Stadium Club. There's a 10. So, I judged all these cards to be similar in condition. So here is Jose Canseco, 92 Stadium Club. That's a 10. So we'll just stage up a few as we go, and we'll do some switching around. Here's 92 Stadium Club, Bo Jackson. This one may be a little off center to the bottom. Yeah, that's a 9. Okay, so we'll make some stacks down here. Here is Stadium Club, King Griffey Jr. That one's a 10. Oops, well. Let's do it this way. Put a few 10s up there. And oops. These stands aren't the greatest. All right, there's another King Griffey Jr. Same card. That one's a 9. Okay. Do it. Switch the 9s over here. Hopefully we have more 9s than lower. 9s and 10s are what you're looking for mostly. Frank Thomas, 9. Again, 92 Stadium. This is a Cal Ripken. 92 Stadium Member's Choice. That one's a 10. Let's see. I'm going to sort a few of these and because I know there's some more of those Stadium Club. Let me try here. Here's some over here. A bunch of them. Let me do it this way. Okay, let me bring this stack over here. All right. Give a shout out to the OG Brake Crew guys. Appreciate all you guys. I got to go to the National just for one day. It was there Saturday. Got to see a lot of stuff. Just it's overwhelming the amount of cards and memorabilia and everything that's available there. There's a 10 on Sandberg, Members Choice. There's a Jose Canseco again. Let's see. This one is the Members Choice. That's numbered 370 on the back. By mistake, it was supposed to have a different number. That one's a 10. So it's numbered 370. This is actually number 370. So they just, I think they did them all that way. Okay, here is Nolan Ryan. 92, Members Choice. That one's a 10. So after those first couple, we got a little better roll here. Frank Thomas, 92, Members Choice. That one's a 9. There's another Nolan Ryan. This is the same one, Members Choice. That one's a 9. Okay, here is, let's see what else we got here. Well, let's just keep going. So here is a Frank Thomas Fleer Update 1990. That one's a 10. Move these down just a little. Okay, here, oh, here's another 92 Stadium. Yeah, I don't know if I didn't have these in order, or they just didn't put them back in order. Another George Brett, like the first one. That one's a 10, though. So, I mean, to me, if I looked at those two cards, I would probably, without cracking it out of there, not be able to tell the difference. Jeff Bagwell, 92, Members Choice. That one's a 10. We'll move Frank up here. Okay. Now, with 51 cards, I won't be able to put them all in stands for sure, so. Barry Bonds, 92 Stadium, Members Choice. That one's a 10. Ken Griffey Jr. 92 Stadium. Oh, I already showed it. 92 Stadium, Members, 10. I may have two of these. So there's another Ken Griffey right behind it. So, same card. Also a 10. Okay, so we're going to make a new stack here. Let's put these over this way. There's 9 and 10. Okay, let's see. What do we got going here? Okay, we're going to save this guy for last. Or close to last. It's the black gold. This is that's also black gold. All right, let me get this stack over here. All right, here is a Frank Thomas 94 Ultra. I believe that's just a base card. That one's an 8. I don't seem to like Frank so much. 94 Ultra Ken Griffey, also an 8. 93 Studio Thomas, 8. There's a Frank Thomas Triple Play Gallery of Stars. That one's a 9. Here is a Deion Sanders 89 Tops Traded. That one's an 8. Members Choice Stadium 9. Here is another Frank Thomas Clear Update. That one's a 9. Lots of 9s with Frank there. Okay, we're going to save that one also for a minute. Okay, here is Kenny Lofton 94. This is the 94 preview, maybe? 94 Topps Black Gold, it says 9. Okay, I'm going to talk over my air conditioner. Just came on. Here is the Black Gold Winner B. It says 94. I thought these were 93. I'm going to have to look. Maybe this was not what the 94s were going to look like. And that one's a 9. Oh yeah, this is 94 because these are 94 previews. The 93s, the backs are different. This is 94 Kirby Puckett. That one's also a 9. Cal Ripken, 9. Must be hard to get 10s on. Okay, so we'll move on to, let's see what else we got here. We've got 93 Black Gold. Yeah, here we go. Right, 93. Ryan Sandberg. That one's a 10. I got one stand left. We'll save that for something else. And then here's a 93 Ozzie Smith Black Gold. That one's a 10. Here is 93 Mark McGuire. 9. 93 Kirby Puckett, 10. Here is Winner A, 93. That one's a 10. Greg Maddux, 93 Black Gold, 10. Here is a Winner D, Black Gold, 9. Frank Thomas, 93, 10. Here is a 93 Score Frank Thomas, 7. That must, if that one came out of a pack, oh, I see, you know what? I must have put the wrong one in there. It's a crease right there. The ones in the packs have the little hologram card in front of them on a lot of them. Either that or I just missed that one, but it looks like that it's right there. Oh, well, maybe a little faded. Not great. Okay, here is Frank Thomas Leaf, 1990. That was a 9. Here's a Dale Murphy Score Traded, 1990, 8. The 9. Thomas Score Traded, 9. Big stack of 9s. This is the other 7, 8. These are more 10s. 10s up here, so close to 50. And these older ones, that's okay. So I'm not expecting a 10 on that one. Don't know about that one. Let's see what else I got in here, Mike. There's a couple Michael Jordans. We're going to get right to those here in just a second. Okay. So let's do the Michael Jordans first. This is 89 Hoops. There's a 10 on that one. I believe that's his base card. And then here's another Michael Jordan. This is All-Star Game, also out of 89 Hoops. That one's a 9. Put this basketball on a separate. And here's a couple more Black Golds. 93 Fred McGriff, 9. And Terry Pendleton, 10. So did fairly good on those. Okay, here is a 89 Topps Traded Griffey. That one's an 8. Card looked really, really nice. It's a little off-centered. There's a tiny little white here. Okay. And then we've got a Mike Piazza, just the base. This is not the gold. I got a gold in the last order, I believe it was. And Carlos Delgado, Topps Prospect Catchers, 10 on that one. And here is a King Griffey Jr. 1989. Let's see. I thought it was a little off, a little rough on the bottom, so wasn't really expecting a 10 on this. Yeah, a 9. So, not really unhappy with that. I figured that's what that was going to be. But that's the best copy of that one I have right now. I don't have a 10 on that one. So, and then last but not least is a Derek Jeter. Also a little off-centered, so not expecting a 10 on this one either. Yeah, and it's a 9. Okay, so we had 1, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 7, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29. So 29 other than 10s. So that means we had 22 10s. So not quite 50%. That's about what I've been averaging on these older, the older cards. I'm just kind of new to the grading of the older ones. Seems like even though I bought older wax and pulled almost all these cards myself. Well, I did. I pulled all these cards. Some couple came from sets. This may have come out of a set. The Griffey did come out of a factory set. This Griffey was out of a traded set, not out of a pack. So I broke a few older sets and got a few of the cards out, compiling some Frank Thomas and Ken Griffey cards for my PC that I'm setting up, or putting back together. That's the 2 players that my boys and I collected back in the 90s, and gonna put an album together again, some graded cards, and save them for the grandkids. So anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Pretty nice. Got a couple of these Griffies that are a nice card in a 10. Nolan Ryan got one in a 10. So, and then we got some of the black golds in a 10, which is a little tough. Some of those were the redemptions from winners. Some they came, pack of 11. If you turned in the winner cards, you got those back. So, and a lot of those are off-centered from what I've seen. So, pretty happy overall. At least the not 9-10 count was not too bad over here, and a lot of the 9s are still really nice cards. So. Thank everybody for watching. Shout out to the OG guys again. Appreciate a like and subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you in the next video.